What did y'all think about that project? I'm getting hella messages in the chat, every single song saying L, skip, all that, and I don't think it was terrible. In fact, I think it was better than If Looks Could Kill. However, what y'all are saying in the chat is true, that he had so much to prove on this project that, like, the fact that it wasn't, and maybe this is just our expectations here, because he was so good in like 20, what was it, when did No Stylist drop, like 2021, that we were expecting something crazy for him to make a comeback, because If Looks Could Kill had such bad reviews where it was so boring and it put us to sleep. Like, I remember when I was streaming, I was like, man, this is a fucking job to just listen to this shit. Now, there are a couple of songs on like the deluxe that I want to say of If Looks Could Kill where this album sounds like that, where it's like more almost like Future type beats, like Atlanta, not just because If Looks Could Kill I felt was the slow alternative / rock beats with like distortion in the back. But like, this was okay. I mean, I wouldn't give it anything crazy of a rating, like low key a 5, maybe even like a 4.5. It just still was pretty boring. Like, if we just listen to this, right, and like there are a couple songs that I liked a lot, or not, maybe not even a lot, they were like pretty good, where I was like, you know what, this is kind of hard. But it's also just me being wishful thinking, or like wanting it to be so good that, and I know you're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna grow on you, the whole lot of red effect. Like, no, bruh. This just wasn't that great. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, I feel like Lone was supposed to be a prodigy, but now we are seeing that Ken Carson, and I did this too, so I'm not blaming anybody. Like, I thought Lone was supposed to be the prodigy, and he was going to surpass Ken, and he was going to be more mainstream. He has a more mainstream of a sound, and even to this day, he probably does. But like Ken, I don't know, he just has a distinct thing, where we were even hearing the mix on the song he was on, Thrill, where like you could hear just like they fucked up his mix, where usually the distortion of the beat matches his voice, whereas he was too on top of it. Just didn't sound like Ken really. And usually you're like, everyone's so impressed by Ken Carson Destroy Lonely songs, like their collabs, like they're so anticipated. But like low-key, I don't think really anybody liked that song all too much. It just didn't bring much energy. Now, I don't need every song to be super high energy or like upbeat, but like most of these, again, like this was, again, it was better than If Looks Could Kill. It was more upbeat than If Looks Could Kill. It didn't necessarily put me to sleep, but there was, it kind of all just meshes together. There are a few songs on there where you're like, this is a cool nighttime driving ride type song, where you can listen to it, but like there's nothing spectacular or memorable about this project. Is that fair to say? Like, I'm not hating, it's just maybe Lone is not going to reach the level that we thought he was going to. Like, there's no stylist that he's going to create to take over once again. Like, that sound, I guess he peaked a little bit. What he's reminding me of is kind of like Gunna, where he has this one pocket of like the slower chill songs with some somewhat cool beats. Like there was that one where the alien sounded like he was farting. People were saying like Ice Spice diarrhea type beat. But I feel like, yeah, he just kind of has like a similar flow where it sounds cool, but like, again, you're not gonna remember like which song you just listened to. Like, let's put that on again in your playlist or whatever. It's kind of just it's just like, it's just all kind of like the same a little bit. Don't compare Gunna to Lone. I'm just saying, like, when I listen to a Gunna album, it just all kind of like, it sounds cool in the moment, but it all kind of just sounds the same. Old Gunna, no, but like new Gunna, the album is a little forgettable. It had high expectations. I think maybe that's what's ruining the review a little bit, in that we thought that it was going to be the album that made him get a comeback. But I just feel like he already lost, especially with like the whole legal situation that he's in. Just people aren't ready, or he wasn't ready to drop a project that was going to just make a splash in the new generation of fans. Like, people are already telling me like listen to Shay or whatever. Like, I get it. Like, low-key, I kind of wanted to skip a lot of the songs too, or at least you know, the last part, the outros. Like, I was just like, come on, buddy, give me a banger, and there were very few, if at all. Like, I don't even know if there was a good like single song that's going to blow up on TikTok, which is unfortunate because Lone was supposed to be the one, or one of them at least, you know. And then the hi-hats, man, like, I don't know what Lil 88 did, but those hi-hats in like literally every single song, like, it's like, bro, it's I can hear the hi-hats over Lone at some points. But yeah, not that great of an album. I give it like a 5 low-key, but it's still better than If Looks Could Kill. Just nothing spectacular or crazy. Maybe this is end for him. Maybe not end for Lone, but like, maybe he just wasn't as great as we thought he was going to be. And Ken is the GOAT of Opium label now.